What's up, you guys? We are back, and we are weighing in at a whopping 177.7. That's the exact same weight that I've been for the last 2 days, but it's nice to see like a low weight that's consistent. So that's my lowest weight so far of prep, and I've weighed in at that the last 3 days. So it's nice to see it not just like be a random anomaly that drops down and then the next day you're up another couple pounds. I mean, your weight's going to fluctuate no matter what. But it's nice to see that the low weight is consistent and holding. So that means here soon we'll weigh even less. So Alex hasn't given me any changes yet, of course. This last week we didn't change anything. Now that I'm doing check-ins twice a week, we had check-ins on Thursday. Visuals look great, and we decided not to change anything, which proved to be the correct decision, as it always is from Alex. And now we have hit a new low weight for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is today. And honestly, I still feel pretty good. Like, the prep still isn't that horrible. I mean, like, yeah, I'm tired and I'm hungry, but I mean, like, who's gonna be on prep and not be a little tired and hungry? Yeah, I'm. To me, it's just insane that I'm not a walking zombie already. Um, and honestly, I don't think I will be for the next, I don't know, couple of weeks. Depends on what Alex decides to change going forward. But for now, I feel pretty good. The one thing that I will say has been a massive pain in my ass, or rather my back, is not from any kind of lifting or anything. And I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but Friday night I was doing my normal posing practice and I hit a back double bicep, and I did what I always do, and I flexed so hard I almost give myself a fucking hernia and pop a blood vessel. And it turns out that I probably shouldn't do that every day consistently. And my back just cramped super hard, and now it is sore as hell. So hopefully my back will be back to 100% tomorrow. But it's pretty much just like tightness and soreness. It goes away if I massage it out with like my knuckles and stretch a little. So it's not a big deal. I didn't like actually injure myself, which is nice. But it's definitely sore. Yesterday for leg day, it was rough. That fucking hurt when I was doing the hack squats. Which, surprisingly enough, even though it's a back thing, the only thing that really hurt was bracing on the hack squats and doing 45-degree hip extensions with 240 pounds. Didn't hurt at all. Not even a little bit. So hinging with my hips and trying to keep my back straight, no issues whatsoever. Bracing really hardly into a belt that's wrapped around me, horribly painful. So I don't think it's even. I mean, I guess it's technically a portion of my back, but I don't think it's my back. I think it's my external obliques on both sides. Uh, they're like right around where the bottom of your lats are, roughly, but towards the sides of your back. And I think they just like got so tight that the pain was radiating across my lower back, and I couldn't really tell where it was. But I found it yesterday by shoving my knuckles in my back as hard as I could, which normally doesn't solve the problem, but this time it did. So that'll now be my go-to solution for any muscular pain. Shove my knuckles in it really hard. And then if that doesn't work, I'll call Alex immediately and be like, sorry, I broke myself again. How do I fix it? But yeah, honestly, hunger's not that bad. Like, I get hungry in between meals, but it's not anywhere near as hungry as I've been before. So it's pretty smooth, honestly. I get hungry right before I'm supposed to eat again. It's not like I'm sitting around right after my meal and I'm like, oh no, oh my god, when's my next food coming? I mean, I'm sure that'll happen in the next 8 weeks at some point, because we're 10 weeks out as of yesterday. But yeah, I don't foresee things getting awful for at least a few more weeks. Um, and even then, with Alex's coaching and the way that I'm an absolute robot with everything, not only is this prep going to continue to go smoothly, I am going to be peeled out of my mind on stage. It's going to be great. Right now, like rough guess, I think I'm 8 or 9% body fat, and I want to get it down all the way to 4, which is going to be super hard because I'm natty, but I think I can do it. So I've got another 10 weeks, and that is quite a bit of time. And honestly, we're not pushing the body super hard right now. I mean, we're pushing it, but I mean in terms of like driving it into the ground, dieting. Like my calories are still at 2,500 every day, which is decent for prep. And cardio is only at like 30 minutes on training days and an hour on rest days. So like things could get a lot worse, or I should say more intense, to drive those changes, which is probably what we're going to end up doing. But to know that we have that much room to improve still, or that much room for us to change variables in order to improve. That's like nice to know. It's nice to know that we've got plenty of more we can throw in there before we're grasping at straws trying to find an answer. So honestly, we're in a great spot. I think prep is going super smooth. It's gone super smooth so far, and I am 100% confident that when I go to the Knox Classic on the 3rd, I'm winning True Novice, and then I'm going to go to the Natural Show in Kentucky on the 10th, and I'm going to win Novice. Those are my two goals, is to show up to both shows and win my class. Because why else would you go? I mean, like, I don't know of a single person that would spend this much time and effort in something to be like, yeah, well, I'm gonna show up so I can come in dead last. Like, the hell's the matter with you? Like, you're going there to win. There's no other reason to show up. It's a competition. Like, be competitive. You want to win, and I'm going to win. So that's what I say up here every day. That's my internal motivation. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, True Novice and Novice at two shows, one of them being a natural show, this is the bottom of the barrel for my career. This is the starting point. This is the first step in a staircase that leads to me being a successful professional bodybuilder. And it's not going to be the last step. I don't care if I slip and fall flat on my face on this first step. I don't care if there's a banana peel there and I break my leg on the first step of this staircase. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to hobble my crippled ass up to the top of the staircase where my dream is. And I will get there. It's going to happen. I'm a very, very firm believer that anything you want to do in life, you can do if you are willing to do what it takes and stay consistent long enough for it to happen. If you do whatever it takes for a week and you're not consistent with that, then yeah, you're not going to get there unless it was something super simple. Now, if you're consistent and do whatever it takes for 5 years, for 10 years, you'll get there. You will. No magic entity is going to come out of the ether and be like, hold on, not you. Specifically you. You're not allowed to achieve these things because fuck you. That's not how the world works. If you work tirelessly day in and day out to get to something, yeah, you gotta pivot, you gotta change direction sometimes, but if there's a goal that you have, you can get there. It's just a matter of time, consistency, and effort put forth towards that objective. You can. Don't ever, ever let somebody tell you you can't. Because the same people who tell you you can't are the people who had that dream or a different dream that they had for whether it was a year or a week or a month or even when they were a kid. And they fucking gave up on it. And now they sit around twiddling their thumbs, not achieving the things that they want to, living a mediocre life, and they don't want you to achieve yours either because it makes them feel like shit. So, don't listen to people who tell you you can't do it. Just prove them wrong by doing it. I want to cast a shadow so big that anyone who's ever told me that I can't do it, or anyone who has competed against me, falls in the background of that shadow, and I can't see them anymore. I don't pay attention to them, they're not in my field of view, and I just keep striving on to further greatness. And now all of this can sound super cocky and high and mighty because I haven't even done my first bodybuilding show yet. I sound like a cocky asshole right now. I'm well aware, but That's the type of delusional mentality that you need to have if you're ever going to be great. You think that the greatest athletes in the world woke up one day and they were just like, boom, magically the best person ever at whatever thing that they do. No. For years and years, they worked their ass off with that goal in mind, and everybody told them that they were either stupid, crazy, or a failure until they won, until they succeeded, until they got that thing. And then as soon as they got it, everyone did a 180. They were like, hey, I always knew you could do it. Like, you were born to do this. You were incredible genetics, whatever the hell did they say. When in reality, all that belief wasn't there in the beginning. It was you. You were believing in yourself, getting yourself to that point, and then once people see you succeeding and they see you as a success, it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, that guy's a success. That guy's the best. Well, yeah, he is now. And he was telling you he was going to be 5 years ago. But 5 years ago, you said, that guy will never be anything. That guy is, he's going to stay exactly where he's at because I'm where I'm at. And nobody can succeed if I can't succeed. That's what those people think. Don't ever think like that, and don't ever let them influence you by them thinking like that and telling you that. Go after whatever you want, and you're going to get it. Assuming you're willing to do what it takes long enough. All right. That was an extremely long motivational rant I wanted to get out of my system. I'm feeling motivated today. I got a lot of energy. I woke up fairly late in the morning, so I ate 3 meals pretty close together, so I have a lot of carbs in my system. This workout's going to be fucking sick. I'm going to get a great pump. I'm going to film it on there, and then I'm going to film it on my phone so I can slap it all over Instagram. Which, if you're not following me, by the way, go into the description and look up my Instagram handle. Give me a follow over there. Also, shameless plug, if you need coaching from somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about, somebody who can get you to that ideal look, that body that you've dreamed of, that you've thought of for years, but you just don't know how to get there, here I am. I will help you. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram or on YouTube, and I'll get you set up. But enough trying to self-monetize. Now, the more important things. The metal song of the day today. It's actually from an anime, but it's like a dude named Rocco, and he basically takes these themes or whatever they are, or like OSTs, and he'll change them into like a metal version. And this one is called Invasion from Bleach. And just look up like Invasion metal version Bleach or something. It's like a red album cover. It's fucking sick. You will like it. If you like metal. Other than that, I'm going to go inside and absolutely destroy myself. But before I do, got to get the rest of this caffeine in my system. Because even though I'm hyped out of my mind, pretty excited to lift, a little extra caffeine never hurt nobody. That was not medical advice. You can OD on caffeine. I'm not telling you that you can't. Just to clear the air really quick. Alright. Pre-workout's in the body. Headphones are in the bag. The meal for after's in the bag. I've got everything I need. I've got a camera. I've got you guys. Stay tuned for the next, well, for you guys, 5 seconds. For me, probably like 2 hours. And I will see all of you in the posing room. I'm sad to say that I wasn't fast enough with my workout, so here's our posing. We're looking pretty good. Arms looking fucking diced. That's all the posing we got. Because I didn't finish my workout fast enough, so this is all we can do. We're in the car. But workout was good. Strength seems to be holding pretty decently on everything. And we worked out till after the gym was closed. So we got everything in. The video, hate to say it, not the priority. The lift and the cardio is the priority. and this meal that I'm about to eat, because I am hungry as shit. But I don't think I'm going to rant any longer. It's been a very long video of just me talking, and I'm sure nobody wants to hear it. I'll show you my bicep one more time. Those veins coming out. We're getting lean. We're getting there. I'm very, very happy with how things are progressing. I can't wait to get even more diced, and I'm sure that at least one or two of you can't wait to see what I look like. So, we'll hold that excitement together, whoever you are, and I will see all of you in next week's video. For now, eat your food, drink your water, get some sleep, and make some gains. I will see all of you in the next video.